PCB in this shell. Make sure this connector, this RGB LED is towards the smaller window side, not on the bigger window side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will lock your PCB and everything is firmed here. You can see the LED is a little protruding, and then the button here. Next is the cutout where where our connector will be. So just slightly, this is your front facing, this is your LED facing. Put it gently. Make sure that you are not breaking the knobs. Just press it slightly and then it will go completely inside. For now, don't put it till the end. Put your connector till this, because will be putting our connector here. Okay, so this part is done. Okay, nextly we are going to install the main PCB inside the shell. So just gently remove the PCB. This will slide it out. We can use this mica paper isolator here. So just put it slightly at the beginning and then put our PCB. So make sure this power supply, this wire is towards the whole side, so it will come out from here. Also make sure that this slider is still there. We can use this slider so that the PCB doesn't falls out on the other side. Okay, now you can see here there are slidings here where you can put your PCB. You have to put our PCB in the two slides here. So before doing that, take your paper a little out. And then with the isolator, just slide it. Your PCB will not go beyond this point. Okay, so we are done with this thing. Take your AC wires out from here. So wires are out. Okay, this is the connector. We had shown you how to put your battery. So you can use a plastic which came with the shell itself, and then remove the plastic, cut a little bit here, and then we can tie our battery with this and put our battery the same way like we slide it. So use the same two slides here. Put our long battery inside and then okay, so we are done with this thing also. This won't go beyond this point. There are two screws and this plastic thing will hold it out. Next is connect your battery. So the wire is quite lengthy. You can just put the battery and then keep the wire like here. So we are done with the battery. We are done with installing the main PCB. Next is take out your LED strip PCB and then make sure that the power supply is on this side. This connector is on this side, like your connector is on the right, your battery is towards you. Now make sure when you are connecting this lock should be on the top. So so this is the other side and this is the lock side. Lock will go inside this. Just insert your lock. So it's locked, it won't come out. And since your battery was connected, this LEDs are lit. Now next thing what you have to do is, like, once you have connected this connector, now is the time to insert your PCB completely. So your PCB has gone completely inside. Now put your tighten this side, the other side as well. This was not required, but since we had just opened it. Okay, so these two sides are done. Now you can take your wires like here, keep your wires at this part, and then your shell is done. Next is tighten the other screws here. Okay, next is like there are supporters on here, so make sure this goes inside the two holes so that it will fit very properly. And then put your top cover here like this, and then tighten these screws as well. This is done. There are extra screws also, so you have to screw them at the bottom. Now similarly on the other side. Use the supporters to put your connector in here. This is done. Similarly, the other screw here on the top. Oh, sorry. So one of the supporting things didn't went in. Okay. So the two supporting the threads go inside this thing, and then screw this part. actually screw the top screw as well. This is done. Now tighten each of the screws till the end. Now the battery is connected, everything is connected. Now let's turn on the AC supply here. Insulate the wires properly. Okay, so we are done with the AC part as well. Now let's connect it to the AC supply and then just test it out. Okay, so once we will just turn on the AC supply, this lights will blink a little more. So you can see here this red LED is on and now it is blinking green, that it is connecting to the signal. Now it's connected. And it is done. So now we can send a command to just test it out. Let me send a command. Then you keep on recording. So I guess the device is not connected in the Cordelia. So this is the RGB LED, the green signal LED. There's a button also. So what you can do is, like with a needle or pencil, just no, the short test has started. It will go for the 30 seconds and then light was on. Yeah, the test is done. Okay, so it's completely fitting inside the green LED from here and here. Let me put the light. I guess this was not this one. This is the thing that came with this. Just okay, so now this will be up down. down. Sorry, exit this way. Okay, so this is done.